What about the Indian concern? That they wanted the two positions from which both sides were withdrawing to be authenticated on maps that were signed. Had you got around that?
Yes, that was one of the issues. That was the stumbling block. And one had to reach an agreement on that.
But was an agreement possible, or was that a stumbling block?
Yes, absolutely. It was possible. I mean, what difference does it make? Why should we, our stand was, why should we give this, the position, authenticate the position? Because this is disputed. So why should we authenticate the position? We could have put it in some annex, etc. I mean, a very easy solution could have been found by the two foreign ministries.
And were the two foreign ministries happy with this idea of putting it in an annexure?
We were very happy.
The Indians?
Indians, I think were also happy. What my information is, it's the army, Indian army, which put its foot down.
But you are saying to me that you believed that on this, once again, you had a measure of understanding that could have led to signature.
Yes, absolutely.
Not as certain as Sir Creek, but on the road to deciding.
Yes.
Is that a clear yes?
Again, it needed just a decision by the leaders overruling anyone else who's creating the obstacle within your own team.
Let me sum up for the audience what you've so far told me, because I think it's so important. You're saying to me that you had an agreement on Sir Creek that awaited a visit from the Indian Prime Minister to sign. Am I right?
Yes.
And on Siachen, you were very close, not as close to agreement as Sir Creek, but very close, and you believed that with a little extra effort, you could have had an agreement on Siachen as well.
Yes.
Say that
hardly an extra effort. Hardly, not even an extra effort. You just leadership decisions. That okay, we are going to do it. We've decided everything, and this minor stumbling block needs to be removed.
But you were confident that this could happen with Siachen as well?
Yes, yes.
Is that a loud yes or a mumbled yes?
Yes, absolutely. Loud, Karan. I don't believe in mumbling.
Let's then come to the key dispute, Kashmir. Steve Call, writing in the New Yorker, says that the last non-paper drafted in 2007 worked out agreed principles for a settlement. What were those principles?
Those principles, basically, there were three principles. One element was demilitarization. And this was my idea, that we should demilitarization on the line of control and demilitarization also within held Kashmir, and on our side, reciprocal action. I was suggesting that the military, Indian military, should move out of 2 or 3 cities like Srinagar, Baramulla, etc. So that was the demilitarization part, a phased demilitarization where you withdraw and get into rear some concentration areas and finally withdraw more. So it was a phased demilitarization. The second element was...
Before you come to the second element, did you have a schedule for this phased demilitarization worked out?
Well, I was very keen. No, we had not yet worked out the schedule.
What was the Indian response to your idea of demilitarization, particularly from 3 cities into what you call rear areas or cantonment areas?
I wouldn't say that it was 100% positive, that they had given assurances or understandings. But we didn't move forward on that. We didn't have a schedule and we didn't have any kind of a... In principle, there was agreement, yes.
In principle, there was an agreement on demilitarization?
Generally demilitarization, yes.
In principle, an agreement on general demilitarization, but no agreement on how to implement it.
Yes.
So no agreement on schedule or time frame.
No.
The second principle was, you were saying, self-governance. Explain to me, what does that mean?
Giving maximum governance to the people of Kashmir. On both sides, on Indian side and Pakistan side.